and thank you everybody for joining us on our Neora overview this beautiful, gorgeous Saturday morning. I know we've got people that are coming in from all different parts of the world. We've got individuals that are tuning in from Australia. We've got individuals that are coming in from Singapore as well as New Zealand. And based on some of the names that I'm seeing here, we've got individuals that are also coming from my side of the planet over here in the United States of America as well. And we really want to invite you to, we want to thank you for taking the time and really being a part of our event here this, here, I'm going to close out of this Saturday morning, as I know many of you are here to learn about our company's incredible products as well as our amazing opportunity that we have. I'm going to be your host for today, and as mentioned a little bit earlier, my name's Puya Gandhian, and I've been an independent brand partner with this life-changing company called Neora. And to think 8 years ago, I was 23 years old. I was actually the VP of Business Development for a very large advertising agency. And although I loved what I did, I just found myself working 60, 70, sometimes 80-hour work weeks. And I'm not a person that's afraid of hard work. I just didn't see myself doing the same thing for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years of my life to hopefully retire on what really didn't make it in the first place. So thankfully, a friend of mine introduced me to this incredible opportunity, and it was all through Facebook. And when I really saw what the products were doing to people's skin, I instantly started thinking of people that I cared about, that I knew who would love getting these type of results using a botanically derived product. And what started out as an original customer base, it really started multiplying and becoming a larger brand partner base. And now we've got a business that's expanded into all different countries around the globe. And that's what I really am here to share with you guys today, is a company that in 8 short years has done just some remarkable things, not just in an industry of anti-aging, but also in different verticals of anti-aging specifically. So who is Neora as a company? We were founded by our CEO and founder, who's pictured here on the screen, Jeff Olson. He's the best-selling author of the book, The Slide Edge. He's also inducted into the Stanford Hall of Fame because of what he's doing on a humanitarian front. He's actually one of the only business moguls that I know of that's ever been invited by the United Nations to speak at the General Council Assembly, not because of how successful of a business entrepreneur he is, but more importantly of what he's doing to give back and contribute to humankind. Another thing that you'll learn about our company is, here in the United States, we have 17, now actually I apologize, 21 different products. And when you look into the different markets, you'll be able to look as to what specifically is available within your region. Why is that? Because we're a very large company. We actually do business in 13 different countries. And in our short 8 years of being in business, we've done in excess of $2 billion in US sales. Why is that? Because we've got innovative products that deliver exclusive ingredients to our customers. These are ingredients that you would be proud of putting into your own body. These are ingredients that you would be proud of putting into the body of your children. These are exclusive, proprietary, patented ingredients that you won't find in a competing product line that's out there. Even Inc. magazine ranked us as the #1 consumer products of all 500 privately listed companies in that Inc. magazine. And, as successful as we've been, we understand that in the amount of success and in the blessings that success brings, contribution is just as equally as important. We're actually the #1 contributor to a big organization called Big Brothers and Big Sisters. That's a pretty big, proud thing to say, especially when you're putting companies like Nike's and others in 2nd and 3rd place. So we're not just talking about ourselves here. We've been actually featured in pretty much every major publication that you can think of, from Shape to 17, Life and Style, Us Weekly, Cosmopolitan, Forbes.com has featured us. Why? Because we've got products that deliver real results to people. And what we've done is we've really gone out there and we've semi-cornered a market that we saw coming before the masses did. Why? Because you look at the evolution of business, what you start to realize is, the way people used to access movie rental stores, it's not very much the same way. When you've got Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV, and a variety of different options, there's been an evolution in the way that business happens. Let's look at taxi cabs. I'm a person that's passionate about traveling, and I've been to Australia now 9 different times in the past 3 years. And what I think is that, everywhere you go, you're gonna see a yellow cab, a green cab, a silver cab, a black cab, depending on the region. But would you really step into a taxi cab when you know an Uber or a Lyft is a finger click away? It's just an evolution in the way that business happens. How many people use Uber? Maybe you can, engage with us in the chat box below. Let's look at another vertical, pricey hotels. Pricey hotels, you would go on Expedia, you would go onto a variety of different websites, but now there's a hefty amount of competition with companies like Airbnb or even VRBO. And the thing that I want you to really think about is Uber becoming one of the largest transportation companies on the planet. They don't even own a single vehicle. Airbnb has taken a lot of business. VRBO has taken a lot of business from traditional lodging and hotels, and they don't own a single piece of property. And that's what led our company, our CEO and founder, our visionary officer, to really think about where's the evolution of business going. And what he saw is that there used to be a brick and mortar type of thing that has now evolved to a click and order type of way of doing business. And 8 years ago, before shipping to the front doorstep was a major thing, we already had our systems vetted out. We realized that we wanted to become people's anti-aging one-stop shop. Whether it's on your wellness side, whether it's on your skincare side, whether it's now soon to be, hopefully in the near future, on the hair care side. And that's where the birth of our platform really came into place, because we realized that there's Amazons out there. We realized that there's eBays out there. But what platforms are out there that give everyday people access to great quality products and yet give them the opportunity to really be their own boss, to work from home, to work a side gig type of business from the comfort of your phone or even your computer in the case of what I'm doing here today. And what we've done is realizing that we've got this massive platform that now does business in all these different countries around the world. We went out there and developed some of the most brilliant product lines that we can in 3 different verticals. So coming in the near future, you guys will hear about all of our hair care system and product that's coming out. All I can say is we've already launched it here, and that was a very difficult task for us to do in the United States in the middle of everything that's going on, yet we were able to make it happen. And just a matter of forensics and getting everything shipped between one place to the other, you can only imagine this product is going to be a massive hit for you as well. But another part is that we've got a massive skincare vertical. We've got multiple products that address multiple concerns, and we'll talk about those here in a brief second as well. And then we also have our newer vertical that we've been into, I'd say within the past year to year and a half, and that's our wellness side. So what I'm gonna do is for a brief moment, because I use essentially almost every single one of these products that are on the screen, I can talk about these products all day long, and we're not here to spend all day with each other. So our Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, Amber Olson-Rourke, not only does a fantastic job sharing information in a short period of time, but she knows the most about these products. Why? Because she's gone out there and she was one of the primary people formulating these products. She went out there and figured out where are the best ingredients from the best scientists, brought it in-house, formulated it, and that's where you see these products. And that's why we have hundreds of thousands upon hundreds of thousands upon hundreds of thousands of before and after pictures on each and every single one of our products. So see you in a very short moment.
Hi, I'm Amber Olson-Rourke, Chief Sales and Marketing Officer at Neora, and I'm here to talk to you today about our innovative skincare and wellness line. Each of our products are custom formulated. You won't find them anywhere else but at Neora. We spend a lot of research and time into creating these custom formulas that we know are going to work to give you the results that you're looking for. We work with different universities and researchers and labs around the world to source and find the best ingredients that are going to give you results. So let's dive right in. I'm going to start with our Age IQ lineup. Now this is our very simple skincare routine, and it's meant to do 3 things: cleanse, correct, and protect. Those are the 3 pillars of what you want to do for your skin. And we wanted to do it in a way that didn't include a bunch of different steps, but was really easy for you to work into your daily life. So I'm gonna start with our Age IQ Night and Day Cream. I really call this the 1-2 anti-aging punch. Together, these work synergistically to help nourish your skin and help correct those existing signs of aging day and night. Our night cream is clinically proven to address every major sign of aging. What we knew is that when you start to see those signs of aging, usually it's not just one thing, right? Everything happens together. So whether your issue is fine lines, wrinkles, discoloration, texture, tone, loss of elasticity, these two powerful products are going to work to help address that. They both have a ton of vitamins and antioxidants for your skin. They also have the patented SIG 1273 molecule, which is an anti-aging molecule that you won't find in any other product. And it also has Bidens pilosa, which is a plant-based alternative to retinol. We all know the great things that retinol can do for your skin, but it can be very harsh and a lot of people can't tolerate it. So finding a plant-based alternative gives you a lot of those same benefits, but in a more natural approach. Our night cream also, it's not like your traditional night cream. It acts like a mask. It helps seal in all of those active ingredients to penetrate and work for you overnight. And it actually helps detox your skin while you sleep, which is really cool because your skin accumulates all this dirt and grime throughout the day, and it's really important that we detox that, remove that from our skin so it doesn't lead to further aging. So that's our daily kind of 1-2 anti-aging punch. We also have our eye serum that's part of helping correct your skin because the eye area, it acts differently than the rest of our skin. It has a very thin layer under it. We have dark circles, puffiness, things that we need to address specific to the eye area. And we do this with our eye serum. And what I love about our eye serum is it has instant results. So it instantly fills in those fine lines and brightens the eye. So you put it on and you instantly have that pick-me-up. But long term, it's also going to help with puffiness, with dark circles and wrinkles because it has our SIG 1191 ingredient. It's a patented ingredient that was made specifically for your eye area. And all of that works together. Your first step is to cleanse. We have our double cleanser, which does a great job gently cleansing your skin. It's not harsh, it's not stripping, so you don't over-strip your skin. And it also acts as a makeup remover, so you can skip that step in your routine. So all these products work together to help cleanse, correct, and protect your skin on a daily basis with a very, very simple routine that will take you a minute in the morning and night to do. Now we also have some boosters, and these boosters are created to kind of add in as you need them and based on what specific area of concern you're looking to address. So we have our Illuma Boost, which is for people who really struggle with discoloration. This is a powerful serum, a daily use serum that you can even add into the day-night cream. So again, super simple, you just add in a few pumps. And this has a host of ingredients that really target discoloration. It has niacinamide, it has our proprietary phytolumina, which is a blend of botanicals, and it has vitamin C that's kept in a separate chamber, so it's super fresh. You can actually activate this product before you want to use it. And that fresh vitamin C is going to make such a difference and make it so much more potent. And we have people that are just getting phenomenal results in that. Also have our hydrogel patches. Now this is just something fabulous to have on hand. These are under eye patches and they give you an instant eye lift, an instant pick-me-up. So if you didn't get sleep, you're a new mom, allergies are making your eyes puffy, or you simply are going out on a date night and want to look your best, these give you that instant pick-me-up. I call it an at-home spa treatment. They feel amazing and you look just your best in an instant. So these are great to have on hand. And that kind of rounds out all of our options for our facial skincare line. Now, because we are dedicated to holistic anti-aging, we also have some products that are for your body. So we have our Firming Body Contour Cream. Now this is fabulous. We literally cannot keep this product in stock because of the results people get. This is going to help tighten loose skin, help firm things up, and help address the look of cellulite and dimpled skin. For many people, no matter how hard they work out, they have loose skin that they just can't get to tone and tighten after babies or different problem areas like underarms, stomach, thighs. And so we pack a ton of ingredients into this that help address cellulite, help address loss of elasticity, help soothe and tighten the skin. So all of our products are backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. That means we want you to try them and put them to the test. And if you don't love them, even if you've used it all up, you can send it back and get your money back. We also have so many real results pictures on our website and social media that you can check out yourself because we ask people if they're using our skincare products, take a before picture and then take an after picture 90 days later so you can really put these to the test. We live behind our promise of real results, and that's why we invest so much time and energy into creating products that you won't find anywhere else. So we're so excited for you to get started on your own Neora journey of looking your best and feeling your best and living your best.
Like I said, she does a lot quicker job than I would if I were to go through each of these products. And one of the things that I love about our products is, these are products that everyday people are going to use. Why? Because for every one distributor, depending on the given month, we have between 9 and 12 customers. Why? Because when somebody ends up using the product, they're getting results when they start using the product. And one of the things that I love is that they're multifunctional, like I mentioned. Here's a clear example. Our One Night Cream addresses all 6 major concerns of aging when it comes to your skin, to your face. And our competition would have gone out there and created 3, 4, 5, 6 products for what we have one night treatment for. And the same goes for a variety of other products that we have. And I already mentioned incredible ingredients that are backed by science. Speaking of science, one of the number one most popular wellness product that we have in every single market that this product exists in is EHT. This is actually our brain formula. It helps boost your memory. It helps with the improvement of your memory recall, the synapses. And simply put, we all have neural networks inside our brain. And because of our environment, pollution, the consumption of good or bad foods or daily habits, these neural networks begin to build up proteins that eventually slow them down. This product is actually helping combat that and comes with 25+ years out of Princeton University labs. Matter of fact, when you research the patents, we as a company don't even own the patents because the research is all conducted out of Princeton's labs. And a thing that I will mention is that we love customers, right? We don't believe that our business is for everyone. We do think that our products are a solution for most people. And what we encourage most of the people that are on here tonight that are looking to figure out what should I really get started with, we've got an incredible promotion where you can purchase our Cleanse, Correct, and Protect set. This comes with free shipping and as an extra added gift just for the month of May because of because of the circumstances of what's going on. We just want to give you a thank you for being a new valued customer with us by providing you a hydrogel patch. Now, let's segue over because I know a lot of you showed up, one, because you've been using the product and really love what's happening to your skin or with the EHT product. I know a large percentage of you came because you heard there was an opportunity here. And that's very true. We've got an opportunity where we've built together a model that really cuts through all the traditional clutter. Like I mentioned, my background was in traditional advertising. So a company like Estee Lauder, Sony Pictures, Jetstar are examples of type of companies we would work with. We would go run their commercials, their radio, their print, any of their mobile display. Brilliantly, what Neora has done is they've completely bypassed that entire vertical. Why? Because anytime you go to a marketing class of any sort, they will say word of mouth advertising is by far the best form of advertising of any sort. And because you've already seen so many of the before and after pictures, we literally have hundreds upon hundreds, thousands upon probably hundreds of thousands of pictures that you can use to share real pictures and results of people that are getting it. And that's why we allow it to essentially take that revenue stream that we would spend on traditional advertising dollars and redirect it to the brand partner who's connecting our company to the consumer. And when you really look at markets, when you look at why this is happening, understand that on a global scale, e-commerce, all right, is a $4.1 trillion industry. The CEO of Shopify said just recently that what was expected to happen in the e-commerce space by 2030 because of coronavirus has essentially been expedited now to 2020. So that's the magnitude of how popular e-commerce is becoming. And on top of that, when you look at side gigs, 40% of Australians, New Zealanders participate in some sort of a side gig. 10% of Singapore residents participate in that. And I could give you a variety of those same type of figures in all the different countries throughout North America as well. So let's talk about all the training, all the support. We have systems that are in place. If you're like, I have no clue what I'm doing, we've already figured that out. In 8 years of success, in 8 years of history, in 8 years of mentoring, supporting, and coaching other people, our company's put together a system where we can take you as a brand new person with no background, no experience of any sort. It's not going to be easy. You have to earn your way forward, but we will show you a clear path on the activities that you need to do in order to start earning an income and participating inside of the compensation plan. And there's a variety of different ways that you can actually earn an income. They're really broken up into 3 different buckets, but really one of the most important ways that I want to share with you is how we can help you go out there and within whatever time frame, whether it's 0 to 30 days, 0 to 90 days, or 0 to 365 days, you pick how fast or slow you want to go. But we can show you how to go out there and actually earn over $850 and on top of that, product credits. Here's the simplest way of how it's going to work. You are going to be the person that's in this orange. You working alongside of us, following the training and plugging into some sort of a support network and system. We help you go out there and we share the product and you enroll 9 customers. Simultaneously, we help you through that entire process find 3 people that are perhaps curious or interested in wanting to build a business and earn extra income on the side of everything else that's going on. And when you've enrolled your 9th customer, and when we've helped those 3 new brand partners each get 6, as you can see pictured here on the screen, when you add up all the bonuses, okay, that adds up to over $850 deposited into your checking account. Now, what I love the most about this is a bonus as long as you maintain this that will be paid out each and every single month when you maintain this business. Imagine when you add on more customers. Imagine when you build a team and they begin adding new customers. In addition to those commissions, you're going to earn also $200 in product credit that you can apply towards your next month's auto ship. And another thing that I will mention, in addition to all the bonuses and the commissions that are there, we have incentive luxury trips that are available as well. We have a luxury car program where you can earn an Audi car bonus, which you will probably hear from a few people here shortly that have already been able to do that. But we also have some lifestyle bonuses as well. Matter of fact, some of these pictures that you see here, you'll see me right here pictured in that picture. I know I'm somewhere in the field of all these people. Why? Because every year our company takes all of its top distributors to a variety of different locations all around the world. And I've now been on, I think, about 12 different trips with this company. They're typically all expenses paid, looking at depending on the region or what part of it you qualify for. And we just launched for Asia Pacific our newest incentive trip, and we're taking everybody to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And something that I want to mention about timing is in business, they often say is that the T in timing far outweighs the T in talent. And it is so, so very true. And the T in timing that is relevant here is not only did we just launch a new incentive trip, we're literally at the beginning of it right now. So the momentum that comes with that is going to be huge. But I also want to mention we have a new product that's going to be coming in the coming months. And when you can begin to position yourself for what's to come in the future, especially something that big that has already been proven a home run in North America, that's something that I hope really gets your wheels spinning. So if you're keen and you're interested in taking a look at what the business would look like, there's actually 3 different ways that you can get yourself started. The first option is the best value pack that's available. This is our Premier Builder Pack. That's for $9.95. That comes with 14 different products, a good variation of almost all of our products. So that way you can use, but also sample and even sell out of your own inventory. We also have our Builder Pack, which is like our middle of the road pack. That's where you can enroll with 9 products. This gives you a good variation of those products. Again, not as much as that Premier Builder Pack, but like I said, a good variation of all of them. So that way you have stuff that you can use and an extra night cream and an extra cleanser to kind of share out with other people. This is what I see most people who want to build a business end up enrolling with. And then we also have our starter pack. This is what I consider like our glorified customer oftentimes. This gives you 5 of our products for the best deal, and it gets you in the business. So that way, if you want to expense this in the future, or if you want to earn credits towards free products in the future through referrals, that's going to be the best option that's there for you as well. And if these aren't in the wheelhouse for you and they don't feel like the best fit, we also have something available to you as well, and that's called our basic kit for 70 bucks. That gets you our marketing material in the mail. That gets you our website right away. And then this gives you the chance to mix and match the other products that we talked about. I would encourage you to really get back to the person that invited you onto today's Zoom, so that way you can get an opportunity to hear from them what's going to be the best deal for you. And if you end up enrolling and becoming a brand partner with us this month, we want you to know that we also value the decision that you made, and you also, as a gift, will be getting a hydrogel patch as a brand partner enrolling this month between today and the end of May 31st, just as a welcome to the Neora family. So here's what I really want to do is at this moment, I want to get myself out of the way. We've asked a handful of people that have had success with this company to come on and really share with you what it is that they've been doing to go out there and really have success inside of our business opportunity. The first individual I want to go to is right there in the beautiful country of Australia. So please help welcome to our Zoom, Becky Moyle.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Holy dooly. I am so incredibly blessed to be able to come and share my story with you this morning. You know, a lot of you may not know me, but my name is Becky Moyle. Thank you so much for the introduction, Priya. I am a full-time teacher. I have been working in the education space for almost 10 years now. So I'm probably a little bit crazy because I think you have to be a bit crazy to work with kids, but that's probably one of the best things about it, I think. I have been with Neora for 2.5 years now. I joined at the end of 2017, and I actually started out as a customer. I was one of the skeptics. I was one of the people that said, you are absolutely kidding me. What on earth and how can those 2 products, because at that time we only had 2 products, how can one day night cream give me those results? But I saw them, you know, before and afters, which I'm sure that all of you have seen before as well. But I saw the before and afters and I thought, okay, I've just got to try it. My curiosity, it needs to be fed, and I need to try out what all of this hype is about. And at that time, I was someone who absolutely hated my skin. And I always tell kids not to use that word. It's a strong word, but I use that word because it was true. I was 26 years old and I was calling my mum at the time probably close to every day. And I know that my mum is watching here. And I was calling her in tears because I wouldn't even go to the local shopping centre and sit down and have a cup of coffee with her because I was so embarrassed about how my skin looked. I said, Mum, just don't look at this side of my face. This is the bad side of my face now. Because every single morning I was waking up with a new pimple, and I was 26 years old, and some of the kids that I was seeing in year 6 walking around at school had better skin than me. I'm like, how is that? That is not fair. And I was never someone to, you know, get a lot of acne or anything like that, or, you know, have terrible skin when I was a teenager. So I was lucky in that respect. But it just it hit me when I was in my mid-20s. And, you know, so I tried it and I knew that it was working because the first morning that I woke up, I didn't have a new pimple. I was like, oh my gosh. And I felt like an absolute queen putting my night cream on and going to bed and waking up. And, you know, within even 2 or 3 days, my work colleagues who didn't really know that I was using new products, like, geez, you look fresh, you look glowing. And it was probably part happiness too, because I could not stop smiling. I was so happy with my skin. And something that I love, and I mean, I love a lot of things about Neora, but one of the things that I do love about Neora is that there is absolutely no fuss with the products. You know, they are easy enough for my no fuss fiance, if I can say that. You know, they are easy enough for him to follow and to use. And he was probably even a bigger skeptic than what I was. And he noticed the difference. And he loves using the products. They are simple and they are just easy to use. And that's something that I loved. I didn't have to have 10 different products and, you know, wait for this and put this one on and, you know, wait 30 seconds. And it was just so easy. And I love that Neora had everything covered, you know, but with powerhouse punching products, basically. So after about, it's probably about a couple of weeks, I was asked, hey, do you want to have a look at, you know, the business opportunity side of this? And I thought, oh, yeah, all right, I'll give it a go. And once I looked more into it, I kind of realized, I'm like, hey, I'm 26 years old and I'm having to ring my mum every fortnight or even less than that, every 10 days and ask her for petrol money. I couldn't even afford to fill my car up with petrol. And I didn't live in an extravagant lifestyle. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment by myself at that time. And I wasn't going out and buying lots of new things. I'm the biggest grandma, like I'm drinking tea by 9 p.m. So I wasn't going out drinking cocktails and everything like that. But I just couldn't afford the basics. And that was something that I really realized at that time. And Jeff Olsen actually has dubbed me the strawberry girl in Borneo, because I realized, you know, once I realized what the potential was behind this business, I thought, well, yeah, okay, I'm going to give it a go. I don't exactly know where it's going to take me, but I know that I'm coachable. I know that I am consistent, and I believe that's enough to, you know, to propel me forward. So in 9 short months of joining the business, I actually earned my Audi car bonus. And since then I have earned 2 incentive trips with Neora, 1 to Borneo and 1 to Vietnam, which we didn't quite get to go to, but that's okay. And you can bet your bottom dollar I will have my toes in that Mexican sand for sure. So I just think the biggest thing to realize here is that there is something here for everyone. If you want to come out of the gates and you just want to walk, that's totally cool. But if you want to sprint like me, because that's kind of who I am, then you can absolutely do that, because we have the systems and the support to do that. And I know that because it's been done before, I can see the incredible leadership that we have here in Australia and also in the United States, that, you know, if someone's done it before me, then I know that I can do it. So I have loved every single second of my Neora journey, and I am so excited for what the future is going to bring for myself and my family. So thank you guys so much. I'm so blessed to be able to share with you, and back to you, Puya. Thank you.
You just absolutely nailed it out of the ballpark, and thank you so much for sharing that incredible testimonial. The next individual I get a chance to go to has literally been looked at as a pioneer. And she's got not only just an incredible testimonial with the business, but really an amazing testimonial with the product. So please welcome to the call, Sandy Dobson.
I became part of the Neora family when the company opened in Australia nearly 4 years ago now, which is, it seems like yesterday. So after I heard about the science behind the products, it really piqued my interest. You know, I'm nearly 57 years old and was spending a lot of money on high-end quality, salon quality products. So like Becky was talking about the 10 products, that was me, I was using those products. But after using Neora for 90 days, just a couple of products, that day-night cream, I had better results in that short time frame than I'd had for several years using those salon products. So I was certainly very, very happy. And then the Firm cream came out, the Firm Body Contour Cream. Oh my gosh, I can't even explain to you what that did. So I grew up on the Gold Coast here, not so sunny today. So I've spent a lot of time in the sun, and my skin is very, very sun damaged. So when this product came out, I started using it on just one leg, one thigh to see what it was like. And after I realised what it was doing, I started using it all over. My skin is so much smoother. And I really noticed that I'm a bit of a, you know, I touch people and I talk to them, not so much at the moment, of course, but I always notice the texture of people's skin. And to be honest, I can't believe the texture of my own skin using this product. So I've literally become addicted to it. Absolutely love, love, love the products. So then the business model appealed to me. I'd never really been in this industry before. I'd always worked for myself with a background in small business ownership. and I'd never really planned for retirement. So I could see that this business model could benefit me by creating that ongoing income stream that would last into retirement, you know, and keep going through that. So that's always been my goal, and I've been able to create that by following the system. You know, getting into the Neora rhythm, you know, I earn monthly bonuses, and that has allowed me to drive a beautiful little Audi Q2 that I absolutely love and adore. I've met incredible people and made wonderful friends, and to be honest, I wouldn't give it up for anything. So, you know, that's it from me, Pia. I've just loved the journey.
Thank you so much for sharing all that, Sandy. And it is fun getting a chance to fly to Australia or different parts of the world. And one of your co-partners in Neora pull up in that gorgeous Audi and they pick you up. You know, there's nothing like, you know, driving a new car is nice. Like, it smells good, it drives good, but it is so much better when it's paid for. So you guys got to try it out for size. The next individual we're going to go to is also a phenomenal leader right there in the beautiful country of Australia. Please welcome to our Zoom, Deb McGovern.
Good morning, everybody, or good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for the introduction, Puya. It's great to be here to share my Neora journey with you all, which started just about a month after we launched in Australia in November 2016. And my background is that I'm a palliative care nurse, soon to be retired. I'm a Kahuna body worker, and I was on a leadership course. I met this amazing woman, and she presented this night cream, this night cream. And she's a woo-woo body worker. And I'm thinking, why is she presenting this night cream? But like Sandy just said, I used to be one of these women that would spend, you know, money on high-end products. And I would buy the whole system and then get bored. I would get bored and not use half of them. And she was telling me that this routine was like super simple. So I just said, yeah, all right, then I'll have a go. So she said, just try it, Deb, just try it overnight, you know, for a few nights. So I did. And then I actually did notice in one night the texture of my skin was feeling good and I liked it. And then the next day she just offered me an amazing opportunity. And she said, Deb, she said, you know, I've never done anything like this before. I just know you and I get on so well. Why don't we just do it together? And I just went, well, yeah, I like the cream. I'd only used it one night. She told me that I could earn free product and earn some money. And I thought, great. I just got back from India. I didn't want to go back to nursing. And so it was just like everything was in alignment. That is my story, my background story. I have never looked back. This business has changed my life completely. It has, not only do I love the products, for me, it's a family. It's a culture that is so wonderful to be part of. The support is phenomenal. And where my journey has taken me is that I've always had a vision board, and around that time that, you know, 4 years ago, I'd got my vision board, and on it, you know, there was different things, you know, I want to live here, I want to do this, I want freedom to travel. And there was a motorhome on there because I wanted freedom. I want to be able to travel anywhere, and I wanted a business that I could work anywhere in the world. And there was a motorhome, and we always had this dream that we'd travel Australia and I'd be able to massage anywhere. And then this came up. And so what happened was, and you can see my vision board behind me here, what happened was that we decided a year ago that something we were planning for 5 years in advance could actually happen right now because of my income that I was getting from Neora. So we actually bought that motorhome, and Neora didn't purchase the motorhome, but what it allows my husband and I to do is to live the life of freedom now. So we sold everything, we sold all our stuff, and we just said, let's do it. You know, being a palliative care nurse, I see a lot of people that have regrets at the end of their life, a lot of young people. And, you know, I'm 57, husband too, and we just said, let's just do it. And so what Neora has allowed us to do is the freedom to travel, because it pays for all our living expenses, it pays for the running of the motorhome, it pays for our fuel, it pays for our food, and it fills my cup, you know, because and also I get to meet amazing people all over the country. Not at the moment, we're on the sunny Sunshine Coast, so it's not too sunny this morning. And so what I learned from Vision Board, and Puya is one of the best leaders ever, is he said a few years ago, and he still says it to this day, he says, you don't get what you want, you get what you see. Hence a vision board. And I've earned all 4 incentive trips since I joined, and I'm telling you, I'm going to the next one, which is Mexico, which is well and truly up here. And I urge all of you to just give it a go. There's nothing to lose. So that's my story. Thank you, Puya, back to you.
Fantastic job. And I look forward to being in Puerto Vallarta with you as well. Thank you for sharing that. We're going to jump across the pond the other way, and we're going to come to the United States, not very far from where I am. Well, a little far. It's 2 hours flying a little north. And the next individual I'm going to go to is really one of the big reasons that, you know, we here in the United States went in through a massive burst of momentum in the very beginning when we first got started. And the testimonial that she has, the lives that she's changed is absolutely remarkable. But the energy that she has for being a, I'll let her share her thunder. But Brenda Lee, please take it away.
Oh my goodness. Oh, see why I love him. Oh, hi. So I'm Brenda Lee. I live in Lacey, Washington, which is about an hour and a half south of Seattle, near the capital of Washington. And that's where I am. So my background, I was professionally was a marriage and family therapist and a domestic violence treatment provider, addictions and all that sort of thing. In addition to being a therapist, I mean, a wife and a mother of 6 and many, many, many foster kids and all that kind of stuff. But I always had one foot in this industry of network marketing, because I love it so much. And I got to turn off my phone. How crazy is that? And I want to call. I love network marketing because of what it provides. I started out as a young bride just signing up for anything and everything that I needed so I could get a discount, and had some fun and great success. And, so I was very open and not resistant, however, not looking. So when I found this at 69, because I'm 77 now, so add it up, 8 years ago. Yes, 77, I know. I have my crutches right here. But where did I go with that? I got so stinking excited 8 years ago. I was helping a friend at a women's show, just helping her with her booth, promote her product and her book. And this, Neora, was right across from us. I heard some of you say in Australia, you started off with 2 products. Well, guess what? There was only one. And the woman that had the booth only had like her own personal bottle off of her own bathroom counter that was half full to bring to this show, because she just got a booth at the very last second. But oh my, am I so glad that I was there and that I met her and that I saw that. We didn't have hardly any time to talk. And she sent me off with a flyer, a little piece of paper, just a little flyer. And she even said, because we were right across from her, she said, I'm almost out of these. So after you look at it, could you please bring it back? Just let that sink in for a minute. Look at what happened. An international business all over the world from a little flyer, from a piece of paper. That's pretty crazy. And that's, of course, after that, explored all about that little piece of paper. And I did indeed bring it back to her the next day. But when I realized that this company is based on real people, real products with real results and with real science. And then when I read their motto, to make people better, I thought, oh, God's in this. I mean, that my whole life has been a life of service. I thought, okay, this sounds pretty good. And then when I found out that it was Jeff Olson who was at the helm of this company, I didn't know him personally, but I certainly knew of him. Having been in network marketing over 50 years, Jeff Olson is the guru, and his nickname, the Millionaire Maker, I thought, I want to be in that club. Well, excuse me. This was at a pivot point in our life, being 69 and 74, and realizing, oh my God, how are we going to make it until we're in our box? We didn't have a savings, and we didn't have a pension, and we didn't have all that. And the money that we ever did have, we handled it very poorly. So here we were, and this came along, landed right in my lap. Well, I'm not kidding you. I wish I had time to tell you the whole story, because it's a good one with all the little details and how this all came about. But it's because of the motto, it's because of the promise, and that one little product that we started with. Oh my gosh, some of you weren't even here. One product in the first 12 months did $100 million with one product. And you know why? It's because it's an amazing product. And like some of you, every one of you said, I had systems. Oh, you know, I had systems, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products that you put on morning and night. We had one, and it did everything. It did all of that. The results were so crazy. And so because these products are so fantastic with real results, then sharing them becomes natural. And then, you know, the result of that is another real result, like zillions and zillions and zillions of customers. And along the way, some of those zillions of customers and others just want to have a little piece of the pie. And thus, woohoo, that's how you get an international worldwide business and happy forever customers and happy forever brand partners with you. And it attracts the best of the best. This company, the leadership of this company really attracts the creme de la creme of entrepreneurs who see this business and they just want to have a big piece of it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I love, 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 love. I wake up every morning with gratitude, except for technology. Can I just tell you this little piece? Because, you know, I missed that class. I'm 77, right? Technology is a major challenge for me, and everybody knows that I'm not known as the whiz biz in the technology. But you know what I love? I love this. I love this. I can just hit a button and I can be with you. I can see you, and we can share and express ourselves with each other. I love this part of it. So anyway, that's my story, and we love Puya. We don't want you to be over in Australia too much.
Well, I appreciate that, Brenda Lee, and what an inspiration that story and you are to so many people. And she comes with two. Her best friend, it could sometimes often be the Lucy and Ethel show, but I call these two the dream team because that is exactly what they are. So please help me welcome her best friend from, I don't even know how far they are from each other, Cindy Haffenbrag. Please take it away, Cindy.
Hi, everyone. How are you? Cindy Haffenbrag here from Seattle, Washington. And it's such a joy and an honor to be able to share with you my Neora journey, and what a wonderful journey it's been. I do have to say that Brenda Lee is the gal that took that brochure from that show and threw it on my bed. And she said, hey, this company, they're looking for two things. They're looking for people that want to get this beautiful new product out in the market, and they're looking for people that want to look younger, and they're looking for people who'd like to earn some income doing this. And I heard two things. I heard that this was an anti-aging product, and I heard make money, and I thought, well, these are two things that are very near and dear to my heart. And I have to tell you, 8 years ago when this fell in my lap, my life was so different. My background is I'm a registered nurse. I'm a single mom with two wonderful, wonderful boys, and I was stressed out financially 8 years ago. I was waking up worried about how I was going to pay my bills. And one of the things that was really hanging over my head, and this is probably the reason why I jumped in so fast, is my sons, their college loans, both their college loans were due in 3 months. And I kept saying, I wonder what they do to people that don't pay the loans, because we're about to find out. And then I wanted to help my mom, who was stressed out financially because she was living on a fixed income. I live in Seattle, she lives in New York, and I just felt so bad that I couldn't help her. I couldn't even help her because I couldn't help myself financially. So I kept praying to God. I kept saying, please give me something I can do to help my mom, and do it fast. She's 83. And also give me something that I can just believe in, and a company that has my back, and don't make it too hard. I don't want to be that hard. And then this just fell in my lap. So I joined for two reasons: to help my mom financially, and to give my two sons a better life, a more secure future. And that is the reason I jumped in. I have to tell you, I didn't have a skeptical bone in my body. I just said, thank you, God. This is the company I waited all my life for. This is the company that's doing things right. This is the company that I've always dreamed about. And I thought, this is the company that's going to change my life. It's going to change my mother's life. It's going to change my son's life. And it's going to change the life of anybody who wants to lock arms with me. And together, we work together to help each other reach our goals and our dreams. And I have to tell you, back then, I used to say to myself, how are people earning money on the internet? I used to hear about all these people earning money on the internet, and I thought, I want to figure out how to do that. Well, let me tell you, Neora teaches you how to earn money on the internet. There's never been a better time to learn how to earn money on the internet than right now. If you have Wi-Fi and a computer and a smartphone, we teach you how to turn that into a beautiful side gig, and it's so much fun doing that in the comfort of your home. And what a blessing right now to have this kind of internet business that you can fall back on. This has been such a blessing in my life, ever since I've been in, but a real blessing now. And I just want to say this business came right in the nick of time in my life, because I was starting to get so many wrinkles. As far as the product goes, I was getting like these little lines right here that were kind of the lines that I hated, that went up to my nose, and that my lipstick kept bleeding up to my nose. And after I started using the night cream, after I'd say about a week, they were gone. And I thought, what? Maybe there's something to this product. And then about 2 weeks using the product, my big laugh lines here, they were gone. And I thought, what? What? I thought to myself, I cannot believe this, because I always was looking for products that had that were plant-based and healthy and clean and good for you. But a lot of times when I used those products, they didn't give me the results I wanted. So this company did have the philosophy, the ingredients of their philosophy was what I believed in: clean, plant-based. But I just really didn't expect that much. But when I saw this, I was like so happy. And then after about 3 weeks, my lines right here, well, they were dark circles and puffiness. So I'm Italian. We all have dark circles. Our whole family, we're like a dark circle family. They started to go away. And I thought, wow, up until now, I was the queen of concealer. And I thought to myself, okay, I have to tell the world about this product. But one more thing, about a month using the product, my crow's feet here, I didn't have your normal crow's feet. They were not your average crow's feet. They went like this, then they went like that. So I had on each side of my face, I had a like a railroad track. And after a month, they were gone. And I have to tell you, every day I look in the mirror to say, hey, are they still gone? And they haven't come back. And that's 8 years later. But this is probably what made me the happiest, is that my neck was hanging just a little bit before I started Neora. Just a little bit, enough where I did not like my side view. After about, I'd say, 3 months of using the night cream, my neck got so tight, like when I was 25, and I thought, okay, I have to tell the world about this. I don't care if you're male or female. If you can put a lotion on your face, your neck, and it tightens your neck, you're going to tell everybody about it. So I just tell everyone that this company is going to enrich your life in several ways. Number one, you can't help but look younger. You have to look younger with these products. I mean, it's inevitable. You're going to look younger. Here was the clincher. After I used the product for about a month, I went to my dentist, and my dentist hygienist said to me, did you have a facelift? And that's when I thought, wow, people are really noticing. And then another thing with these products, because we have a whole health and wellness line now, you can't help but start living a healthier lifestyle. You're going to be more tuned into your health with all our incredible health and wellness products. I mean, it's just amazing how much healthier I feel, how much better I sleep, how much more energy I have during the day. And this is all because of using our beautiful holistic health and wellness line. And then also, of course, one beautiful benefit is this is the best side gig in town, you know, because we just go out there and share from our heart a beautiful, beautiful product we love. The company gives you great financial rewards, and that's a lot of fun. In fact, it's the most fun I've ever had. And I love that there's no glass ceiling on your income. I already had a glass ceiling when I was a nurse, and I didn't want a glass ceiling with my next business, so I didn't want any glass ceiling. And then also I didn't want a boss. I'm just that type of person. I don't like people telling me what to do. I just love that I don't have a boss, and I love that you can just do this around your life, and this gives you the time freedom and the financial freedom to live your life how you want, to do what you want, when you want. And it's just beautiful. What that means to me is I can be with my family when I want to. Whenever I want to fly to New York to go help she's 90 now, my 90-year-old mother, I can do that. I'm able to babysit my 3-year-old grandson whenever I want now. So this is so much fun. So I just want everyone here to just know that this company is handing you on a silver platter every little hope and dream and goal and every little thing you've ever wanted in life. Start building the life you've always wanted, the life you deserve. And this is so exciting to have this. And I wake up every morning with gratitude that this company fell in my life. And every single morning I say to myself, How did we ever get this lucky? So anyway, thanks for letting me share. Take care. Back to you, Pooya.
I definitely appreciate that, Cindy. And I'm probably at a point where you guys would agree. You guys didn't even need me. I could have probably not done any of that. You guys could have listened to the testimonials and it would have probably knocked it out of the ballpark. But in closing, here's what I really want to share with you guys that I feel is super important. There's absolutely nothing to lose. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee with each and every single one of our products. At worst case, you get better skin, you lose some wrinkles, you improve your brain's functionality, or you become a brand partner and all of your skincare, soon all of your hair care, and eventually as our wellness line begins to evolve even more in Asia Pacific, soon all of your wellness products can be taken care of as well. And I will mention that you also get loyalty discounts when you continue to order, not just starting from your second month moving forward. And just as a thank you for staying and spending some time with us, we did a giveaway for all the individuals that were really tuning in for the first time to hear about Neora. And we have Tracy Holmes, who pre-registered, but also joined and has been here from the very beginning to end. So a major shout out to Tracy Holmes for getting a $100 giveaway that our corporate office will be reaching out to you to arrange that on its way to you. So congratulations to you. And thank you to the rest of you for really coming in and tuning in. You know, in my opinion, the business isn't for everyone, but I do believe the products absolutely make sense for most people. And if you feel like a conversation with me, so that way you can see if this is a fit for you or not, do not hesitate. I'm an easy reach out. Any of the individuals that invited you onto here tonight can help arrange that. And at minimum, we love customers. At minimum, we love customers. And whoever it is that invited you to be a part of our event here today, they're going to individually be reaching out to you to hear what your experience really was like, to make sure you got all the information that you needed. And if there's any questions that you have, we'll make sure that you get the questions answered as well. And again, thank you so much for taking time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we hope that you too get to be a person that gets to enjoy the Neora experience here in the near future. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.